Good morning. My name is Al Spiegel. I'm one of the partners here at McLario, Helm, Bertling, and Spiegel, and we're continuing our series of responding to commonly asked estate planning questions. Today's question is, how often should you update your estate plan? And the answer to that question is about every 5 to 7 years, and that's really for three primary reasons. The first reason to update your estate plan every 5 to 7 years is because 5 to 7 years is the age for those documents, especially those power of attorney documents, at which banks and financial institutions are going to start to have questions about documents if they get much older than that. Now, to be clear, those documents do not expire. There's nothing in the document that says 5 to 7 years, but our experience has been that financial institutions in particular get skittish about documents that are older than that, and in some cases won't accept them at all. We've had experience with a financial institution that didn't accept a power of attorney because it was more than 3 years old. Now that's pretty rare. We don't think it's necessary or prudent to update your documents every 3 years, but 5 to 7 years is an age at which documents should be updated. The second reason to update those documents every 5 to 7 years is the language in those documents tends to change. Certainly 5 to 7 years ago, we had a lot less information in our documents about digital property, Facebook pages, digital pictures, things like that. And it's likely that 5 to 7 years from now, we're going to have some new language in those documents that isn't in there now. So it's just a good time to get a legal refresher on those documents. And then finally, 5 to 7 years is a good frequency at which to update those estate planning documents, because that's about the time that people forget what they say. And that's a good duration over which relationships can certainly change. It's been my experience that in reviewing those documents, it is not at all unusual at 5 to 7 years for me to name the people that folks have listed in their documents, and for people to respond with shock to say, we named those people? We haven't seen those people in 4 years. So as relationships change, 5 to 7 years is a good time at which you're probably not going to remember what those documents said from 5 to 7 years ago, and you're going to want to refresh them and have a conversation about whether the people you nominate and the plans you've made are still appropriate. So that's the long answer. Short answer, you should update your estate plan every 5 to 7 years. Thanks. We'll be back for 1 or 2 more, and please comment with any additional questions you'd like us to answer below. Have a great day.